So basically, I just attempted to film two different videos, and they both didn't work out. So I'm just gonna do this today. I want to update you guys on these new paranormal experiences I've been having because they're really weird and they've all been like really close together, and it's like there's a similarity, there's a pattern. So I will update you on these new paranormal experiences I've been having lately. When my brother comes home from college, the paranormal experiences in my house definitely increase. And so my brother just came home from the summer, and this is when I've been experiencing all of these things. Basically, every time I'm like, what can I say? Every time, I don't know, like, what I think it is. What I think it is I think it's a nice ghost that like helps me out. But yeah, every time my brother comes home from college, paranormal experiences skyrocket in my house, and he's home for the summer. So I'll basically tell you a couple of things that I've noticed. I think that I have a nice ghost like following me. And why I say this is because about a week and a half ago, I was getting changed into my pajamas and I was feeling like really lazy, so I just kind of threw my jacket on the floor. And my brother and dad were in Washington, D.C., so they weren't home. My mom was already asleep. It was really late at night. So I threw my jacket on the floor and then got changed, and then I went downstairs. I did not pick up my jacket. Like, I know for a fact I did not pick up my jacket from the floor. I went downstairs, I came back, and my jacket was hanging nicely on my chair. And I just looked at it and was like, that's weird, and kind of just decided to dismiss it in my head because that's what I do a lot of the time when I'm scared. I just kind of say, and just not think about it. So that's what happened. That was the first thing that I've been noticing, or that was the first thing that happened. A second thing that happened was a couple nights ago, I was laying in my bed, and I have these chimes. Maybe I can show you. I have these chimes hanging on my ceiling, and I was laying in bed and I was thinking about how I wanted to go ring the chimes, but then I was like, I'm too lazy, I'm not gonna go ring them. And then I had completely stopped thinking about the chimes. I completely stopped thinking about them, and a minute later, I heard this like audible chime sound next to me, and it was not in my head. Like, I swear to God, it was not in my head. I wasn't even thinking about the chimes anymore. And it wasn't, like, it didn't come from my brain. It came from outside of me, like, so plainly. And it was a very, like, artificial chime sound. The chimes themselves weren't moving, but it was just the sound next to me. Like, that didn't happen from my brain. I know for a fact, take my word for it, it just came out of nowhere. It came from the air. Ghost. And then the third most prevalent thing that happened was, I was sitting underneath this light in my hallway, and I was looking at my phone, and I was like kind of like subconsciously, or like just a little bit thinking about like how I had to strain my eyes to look at my phone because the brightness was down and I didn't have a light behind me, so I had to like strain my eyes, and then all of a sudden, I kid you not, the light turns on. Like, you hear stories of like lights randomly turning off. No, this one turned on. And I just think this ghost tries to help me out when I'm like having these little weird struggles because I was straining my eyes. I was thinking about how I couldn't really see the screen. Light goes on. He's trying to help me see the screen. Maybe a she. I don't know the gender. Like, I want to ring the chimes. I'm too lazy. Chime sound. I throw my jacket on the floor. I know I gotta pick it up later. Picks it up for me. These things are happening. I have a nice ghost following me. Do I mind? Not really. But if it like starts, I guess, interfering with my, like, if it starts scaring me, then I'll mind. But this hasn't really like scared me. It's just been weird. But if it starts scaring me, then I'd mind. Another thing that my mom actually said to me after I told her about it, I heard the sound of a phone ringing coming from my brother's room. So, but then I went in and checked, and no one was in there. And I checked to see if like any electrical devices were in there that could like produce a phone ringing sound, and like no phones were in there or anything. So I told my mom about it, and she's like, "Yeah, I hear that all the time actually." And so we both went in to like check if there was anything that could be producing that sound, and we really didn't find anything. So I don't know if that could be included, because we didn't really find anything, but then again, it could be something that we just didn't find, even though we checked really well. But yes, I have a nice ghost following me. It's just been really weird because this has never happened to me before. So, yeah. I want to start doing, like, more paranormal videos. I wish it was Halloween time so I could, like, do the Halloween tag and, like, the fall tag and, like, do all that cutesy Halloween stuff, because I love Halloween. I'm, like, a creepy girl. I love creepy and, like, scary things a lot. And then I love, like, fall and Halloween. But it's almost summer, which I'm so excited about. But, yeah. That's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching. And I know a lot of you guys like these kind of videos, like, that are my, paranormal videos. I like them, too. Do I have anything else to say? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Goodbye. Tell me if you've had any more paranormal experiences lately. I will update you if I have any more and if I notice this ghost again. So yes. Goodbye.